What is up, everybody? My name is Murphy and welcome back to a brand new episode of Redstone Craft. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in Redstone Craft and I got a couple updates to give you. First and foremost, this is done. I haven't linked it yet, but you can see it goes all the way down to level 12. I haven't done anything back there. We're going to address that in a later episode. I also forgot to fix this. I have to admit that was completely on me. And yeah, I'm also letting these vines grow out so I can then trim them a little bit better so they're not just wild. But yeah, I think this is looking damn cool and it's good to finally see this. And as you can see for the hat in my head, it's Christmas. And this is actually new. They've never done this before. I'm in vanilla Minecraft. Well, not vanilla Minecraft. I'm running Optifine, but you can see Optifine 1.16.4. And, you know, it's part of vanilla, I guess. This is new, but it looks good. It's actually Christmas Day the day I'm recording this, so I hope you had an amazing Christmas, even though this is coming out like February. Probably February. I'm actually not sure. It might come out in January, but whatever. It's way past Christmas regardless. But yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in today's episode, we're going to go back in time and explore something we've actually already explored, but we sort of need to do it again. You see, not that long ago, I installed Datapacks on this server. Actually, no, it was a while ago. It was over a year ago now. We installed Datapacks on the server, and some of these Datapacks are armor stands, other are blockheads and all that. And we're actually going to go back to, I guess, playing with that. The thing is, I seem to have forgotten to place one of you. Okay. I'm just finding little defects as I go around. But regardless, my point is that these datapacks need updating. We've updated 1.16.4 now, and this is going to be the last 1.16 version. So we're pretty stable, and I really want to update these datapacks. And so we're going to get to it. Now, to do this, we actually need to go to the VanillaTweaks website. So let's pop over there for a second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're here in VanillaTweaks. Now, this is the 1.16 mod pack. Again, I'm going to leave this down in the description below in case you want to check it out. And we're going to get to selecting our datapacks. Now, I've actually already selected them, but I'm going to go through each of them and explain why I selected each of these. I like that. I might use that. Let's include that. I hadn't seen that. So, first one is armor stand statues. That's going to be really important because I like playing around with armor stands and I'm hoping to do more of that with the new base. This one's more of a, I just want to have this all done, so I'm just going to lock every recipe. And then this one that I just saw, this allows you to, like, I assume this basically says screw to the limits of nether portals in vanilla, which is great and I actually quite like it. So yeah. These are the free, like, survival ones. The other ones are okay, but, like, I know this doesn't work, for example. So, you know, I prefer to just leave it at these free and not do the other ones. Especially because some of these, like, are pretty useless. And this is a bit cheaty, so, you know. Then, in items, we're actually going to have... I don't want this, because this doesn't make a lot of sense, and it would sort of ruin the survival like vanilla thing. I do want to rotate redstone. This can be really useful, and I do want to rotate terracotta, which could also be really useful, and I want a player head drops. This basically means that every time you kill a player, it drops their head. Then for mobs, we're actually going to have a lot of these. We're going to have double shulker shells. This is just because I use so many shulker boxes and it's really annoying. Dragon drops. This really doesn't make that big of a difference because we've already killed the dragon, but we have it right now, so I'm going to keep it. Larger phantoms. I think this is just going to be funny. Just like making phantoms larger and larger because I never sleep, so I really want to see a huge phantom. Then more mob heads. Adds a chance of receiving a mob head upon killing it. This is going to be important. Silence mobs. This is just useful. These I don't really mind. Then teleportation, we don't have any because we don't use our teleportation. Utilities, we're going to have spectator night vision, conduit power, and the spawning spheres. Now this is for my spectator account. It's really useful to have these. I sometimes give it to him. Like he commands it this way, but it's just so useful to have it. And we're also going to have spawning spheres. This is going to be really good for our nether farms, because I still have to spawn proof a lot of those nether farms. Then for Hermitcraft, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, is a everybody knows Hermitcraft, why am I even explaining this? We're going to have the Wandering Trades Hermit Edition. And the reason for this is I could have the blocks only, but I actually want the Hermit heads, because if I'm doing like armor stand stuff, it's useful to have player heads in some way, sort, or form. So might as well get it, you know, it's useful. And then we're not going to have anything experimental, because I don't want to mess with this. And now, after you select all of those, and of course you can select and deselect as many as you want, you can download it right here, and I'm actually going to share. I'm going to click this here, and if you just plop it into your browser, it's going to have it right here, and it's going to download it. So I'm going to have this linked in the description if you guys want to check it out. And you're going to download this, and then you can drop it on your data pack folders in your world. And of course, I'm going to do that off camera because I don't want you guys spying on my IP. So 1 second, and we'll see you guys back on RedstoneCraft. Okay guys, so once you're done with that, what you do is you come onto your server and you run function armor statues admin. And then right here, this is going to pop up in chat, and right here it's going to say craftable book. And right now it's disabled. If you enable it, you can see it's now enabled. And with that enabled, and I should let you know, you do need to be OP to do that, otherwise you're not going to be able to do it. I think you can change the config for it, but I wouldn't advise it. Anyway, you can come to the book and quill, write whatever you want, name it statues, and there you go, statues 2.8. And now I have an armor stand statue book. That's not all of it, and to do the next part, I actually need to sleep because I think I heard a wandering trader around here. But yeah, there's the llamas, so where is he? See if I can find him. Like, a lot of wandering traders actually spawned while I was around here building. Sort of a bummer I didn't catch any of them. Trader, I don't hear you right now, which is making me slightly concerned. I'm gonna go look for him. I'll be right back because I really want to find wandering. Oh, here he is. Okay, there you are. I knew you were around here somewhere. So you can see that we have right here, we have Biffa. Oh, Biffa's actually inactive. I didn't know his head was still here. Vintage beef. And those are just hermits, so it's fine. And then you have these. Now these is what I want. And I want all of these. I'm gonna make a list, and throughout the next couple episodes, as we're building here in the base, a lot of these guys are gonna spawn. Like, I genuinely had so many of them spawn while I was building this. So the objective is to get as many of these mini blocks as possible. They're really cool decorations, like, they look sick. And, oh, this one isn't different. And not only that, but like, you could they're not useful for anything, but they are really good decoration. For example, these you can use to decorate caves or a treasure room, pumpkin patch. I'm sure you can find a use for these. The shroom lights look really cool. Now, of course, these do have vanilla textures, not the mod pack, not the resource pack textures, but I still think they look cool. So yeah. And I guess what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get trading with this guy. And then we're going to get some armor stands, because I want to put a couple of armor stands around here just to bring this place a little bit back to life. So let's do that really quickly, and I'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I did a bit between clips. These are all the mini blocks and player heads that the trader had to offer us, and he actually ran away from me because he knows what's happening. Once you're done with a trader, what you should do is you should just come here behind him. No, don't look at me. Nope. Oh, screw you. If you don't want to behave, I'll shoot you with an arrow. There you go, and you can get its head. And with that, we're actually going to go on to part 2. You see, I also grabbed some of this stuff, and the reason for that is I want to make a nice little armor stand right here. So if I just placed an armor stand like that, and I just so happen, I actually don't want to wear that. I want to wear that. Just so happen to, you know, just give him some clothes. And then we'll put the Wandering Trader head in it. Right, now we're gonna get out the book. And you're gonna sort of like this in a way that like it is and it isn't. And then you're gonna go to Styles, show base plate, no. It can take a little because this is all commands. Show arms, yes. Apply gravity, no. Display name, yes. Oh, actually no, display name, no. I don't want to display name, no. Okay, and then you're gonna go here and utilities, presets, and sitting. And then I can, nope, that's the wrong thing. There you go. And I can nudge slightly, just slightly, so often. Nudge -3 maybe. Nope, still floating. Again, I don't want to give you the book. Nudge -3. Is he sitting already? I don't think he is. Nope, he's still floating. Again. Nudge -1. Nudge -1. Just one more. Nudge -1. There you go. Now he's sitting. And now we can actually, or we should, pose adjust. Should be able to pose adjust. Problems if I do this. Aha! So he looks over there. Pose adjust. Pose adjust. Yeah, no, I don't like it. Let me pull it back. Okay, there you go. Still want him to like... I feel like this is a bit messed up. So he's now like completely crooked. Okay, and then I actually want left arm, right arm. One more time. Maybe one more. And we're actually gonna do like a little bit to the side, so he seems like, actually no, we're gonna bring it in twice. And again, and his left arm is also just gonna be lowered. Like significantly lowered. He doesn't need to like have his arm, and let's do that. Oh, that's the wrong place. I want plus on the Y, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna slowly nudge his arm inwards, so he... Actually, no, that was too much, so let's do one less. Okay, and rotation. Yep, we're gonna rotate it just a little bit to the side. There you go. Actually, we're gonna slowly turn it away for a little bit. I think that 45 was too much. Okay, I like it. I would like to have his legs a little different, but I don't see. Utilities, mirror arms and legs, item frames, presets, post adjust. Yeah, you see there's no legs for the post adjust. Okay, Are you really dying? You really are. Okay. There you go. We have our little fisherman. It only took us like 5 minutes to get it done. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread these guys all around, like working on the constructions and all around the island just to bring it to life a little bit. I think it's important that we do these little details because they make the big difference in the build, you know? Just the second animal that just drowns here. I almost feel bad shooting a dolphin. But yeah, you can see, you know, there's this little skeleton, the guy is fishing here. I definitely want to have at least one person, like, working the docks here. And, you know, we'll see where everybody else lands, though. I really want to spread people around the base, bring it to life, and add these small little details. And I'm really going to make use of these mini blocks, especially when we get into our storage system. Because these are great ways to symbolize what is in the storage system. So, yeah. With that, though, ladies and gentlemen, this was a bit of a weirder episode. I know, a bit of a smaller one, a bit of a weirder one, but it was our little break. I needed a break from building. This really just tuckered me out completely. And yeah, we now have our data packs updated to 1.16. We have a new friend in the pier just fishing, and we should actually just go ahead and remove this really quick. And we also are getting mini blocks, and I'm really looking forward to hunting some more mini blocks. Oh, I know why I took the head off, because of the hat. But yeah, with that though, ladies and gentlemen, I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. That's all day, folks. I'm out. Peace.